Okay.
Oh, the solos.
Yeah, please.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's okay. Everything's fine.
Okay.
No one spilled any coffee. No one spilled anything. It's fine. We're doing great.
I'm so tired.
Me too, girl.
Okay, sorry. All right, anyway, yes, in case you didn't see it with Remind, London Roach scored the beginning solo, which also repeats at the end, the Nico Kele Babo part. Julian, is it Rivas? I'm sorry, Rivas, is that correct? Revis. I was so close. Okay. Julian Revis got the Tulu solo in the middle section, and then Maura Potvin got the lower, more complicated solo kind of in the after the Tulu part. So yes, congrats to all of them. They're also going to be making up the trio. And we'll figure out how to fill in the desk camp part later. Yes.
Yay.
Thank you for everyone who auditioned. I really appreciate it. I hope no one is terribly offended because you all sounded great. If you have any questions, you feel free to email me. I will be more than happy to explain my choices. Okay? Thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry about spilling coffee.
Oh, it's literally fine. There's like 400 coffee stains on this floor, and they're all my fault. Anyway, okay, so cool. So with that in mind, something that I want to mention about auditions and like solos and stuff like that, this also applies to like if you're in like theater and you audition for something and maybe you don't get the part you want, or you do get the part you want, or something, or somebody is mad about some part that they didn't get or did get, whatever. Applies to choir as well, applies to solos. It also applies to when we do cabaret at the end of the semester, right? Yeah. Which is essentially a talent show that you have to audition for, which we'll talk about, later, because that's in like December. Shh, we're not dealing with that now. So basically, something that I want everybody who auditions for things to consider is when we're making decisions about like solos specifically and like performance opportunities for people, we like really, really work hard to make sure that y'all are getting that the people who get the solos are people that like make the most sense on that particular solo. So, for example, if you were to audition for something and you thought you did a really good job and you like don't get it, it doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't mean you did a bad job. It just means that maybe someone else's specific voice type was more suited for one solo than another. That kind of thing. Like, for example, I have a loud voice now. When I was in college, I did not have a loud voice. I had a pretty like soft, quiet, like baby bird sounding voice, right? So I kept auditioning for all of these solos in college choir that were going to these sopranos that had like big voices. And I was so mad because I was like, why am I never getting this solo? And then I would like hear the people who got the solo later and be like, oh, I don't sound anything like that. That's why. They wanted somebody with a like specific kind of voice. Not that you did a bad job, but that their voice is more suited for this particular moment. So if you ever like do an audition, whether that's for theater or for choir or for any other fine art or anything else, and you may not like get the part that you exactly specifically wanted, feel free to reach out for feedback constructively, not in a way that's more of like a why didn't I get that, like, that doesn't come off as well as, hi, could you give me a little bit of feedback so that I know what to work on in the future. That we can do. We can give you feedback for the future, because then you'll just continue to get better, right? Cool. All right, dope. That was a long tangent, but I just wanted to make sure everybody was aware. Okay, so hopefully I will be able to pause class a little bit early today because I need to speak one-on-one with a few of you in here. So like after the theory lesson, don't go anywhere, okay? Because I might have to like pull people aside really quick and or talk to people in the chat. I'll kick you out of class if I don't need you. You're good. But anywho, okay.
You gonna yeet us out the door?
I will yeet you. I will just yeet you out the Zoom. It'll be fine. Okay, cool. So here's what we goes to do. Oh, by the way, for those of you who came in during the waiting room music, that was the Minecraft Africa by Toto. I actually really like it. Like I really actually like it. It's really nice. It's very
Gonna retract the statement you made yesterday now?
it's peaceful. Yeah, you're right. I mean, yesterday I wasn't here, so I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
So Tuesday.
I just dropped the link in the chat. It's really nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually really nice. Also, by the way, speaking of things that are really nice, a few people have already submitted their okay. Well, a lot of people have already turned in their lo-fi assignments, whether they did the paragraph or not. But a few people who did choose to do the like songwriting music making portion of the assignment have already submitted their recordings, and so I'm gonna play a little snippet of one right now. A lot of these were so cool, like very good. Here we go. Wait. I'll play this for a second while I throw away my coffee. But yeah, so like a lot of people, actually, I think like 7 or 8 people have already submitted songs. That was one of the guys from third period. So yeah, and this one's like 2.5 minutes long. Some of the other ones are, let's see, there were a couple in here that were really short, which is again completely fine. This one's a minute long. We got like some ocean wave sounds in there with some really crunchy piano. But yeah, basically, long story short, if y'all want to do the like create your own music type of situation, heck yeah, do it. I may even give you extra credit points. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so here's the deal. For those of you who are like now interested in creating a song, if you haven't already done the written paragraph thing, you're more than welcome to. I will probably have to put in grades for it over the weekend, but I won't put in any grades for it until then. So if you like, okay, say you want to create a song, but you need probably more time than 4 days, right? That's totally fine. I'll have to put in the 0 for now, but I will change your grade the second that you update it. So if your parents are like, why do you have a 0 for this assignment? Then just tell them to email me or tell them like, oh, I'm giving you an extension because you're doing a like harder version of the project, but I have to put the 0 in for my brain so that I know who turned stuff in and who has not. Does that make sense? Cool. So I'll put in the 0 for the time being and then change your grade when I get your recording. Also, if people are comfortable with it, I can upload all of the tracks to a YouTube playlist, or I could upload them all to, I could make a choir SoundCloud. An option would be cool. So I could do that, and that way there's somewhere for you to like listen to all of them and kind of draw inspiration from it. So the people who have already turned that in, I'll probably be reaching out to y'all today to ask if that's okay with you, if you're comfy with it, or if you want your name on it, or if you don't want your name on it, either way. But I think it's really cool that like we already have a few people who are kind of creating stuff, and I know a couple of these people have never done this before, which is dope. That's awesome. Like learn a new skill. Welcome to quarantine where we learn a new hobby. Anyway, okay, cool. So that was a long tangent. Again, at the end of class, stick around for a second. I will send you a private message in the chat if I need to speak with you, and then I will kick everybody else out of class. Cool. Yeah. All right. So let's do this. Let's warm up. Everybody sit up nice and tall. Everybody sit up tall. Get where I can see you. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your head around a little bit. I don't know about y'all, but I took a nap on the couch yesterday evening and it hurt me. So now I'm paying for that mistake. All right, roll your shoulders back. Lift your sternum. So again, this bone here right in the middle of your chest, like underneath your neck. Actually, if you can find, there's like a little U-shaped bone here, like in between, there's like a U-shaped space between your little collarbones. So that there leads to the top of your sternum, which is the bone that I'm saying you should lift. It'll take your posture from this to this. Whoop. Very tall, very regal. Okay, breathe in and out. And again, when you're breathing in and out this early in the morning, make sure that you're getting a deep, deep low breath. You're breathing all the way down into your stomach. I have to stand on my tippy toes for y'all to be able to see me. Let me turn my computer down. Okay, there we go. So make sure that you're taking a deep breath all the way into your stomach. Like your diaphragm should be pushing all your organs out of the way. Y'all know that like diaphragm muscle, when you breathe, it's like below your lungs, right? So its whole job is to go whoop and push like all of your like intestines and stuff like out of the way so that your lungs can expand. That's like its whole thing. So breathe in and out. You should be getting your soft palate nice and lifted, so it should feel like you have like a lot of space in the back of your mouth, right? Should be able to hold at least one egg, at least one. Breathe in and out. If it's making you accidentally yawn, good. Breathe in and out. One more in and out. Yes, good. Okay, cool. Let's do a few sirens really quickly. So we're gonna take that nice deep breath in and then sigh out. All right, ready? Breathe in. Woo! And again. Woo! And again. Woo! And two more. Woo! And last one as high as you can. Woo! Okay, cool. Let's do some E vowel just on an E. So you're gonna go E. So let me remind y'all really quick, sopranos and altos in particular, y'all should be up here. E, which is like right around the break between your head voice and your chest voice, right? So you're gonna need to use like a little bit more air. You're gonna need to have that soft palate lifted. Make sure you're high enough to be in the correct octave. Basses and tenors, you should actually, be down. Hold on, wait, where'd it go? You should actually be down here. Basses and tenors, sopranos and altos. All right. Switch to ooh. Ooh. Nice and easy. All right, let's go the other direction. On an ooh again, we're gonna go. So if you couldn't catch that, that's do, mi, re, fa. Sorry. Do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, re, do. But all on an ooh. Ooh, your turn. Ooh, and up. Ooh, and up. Ooh, and up. Ooh, Deep breath. Last one. Right? Okay, let's do your scales. So just like for normals, we're going to, yeah, this is some of the lo-fi music, by the way. I'm going to pull up the chromatic scale photo. Here we go. Here we go. Do is your starting pitch. Do, whichever octave you feel comfy in. Ready and go. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, ti, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, ti, do, do, do. Do, di, re, ri, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Do, ti, te, la, le, sol, se, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. Okay, let's go ahead and skip straight over to Sight Reading Factory, which, by the way, y'all should have accounts for next week. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. It took forever, but it's happening. Please, internet, don't be dead. I'll cry. How would I still be on Zoom if the internet was dead? How is this possible? What's happening? Oh, there it is. Hey,
Miracles.
we're back. Okay, here we go. Let's do some level 4 sight reading. It's going to be in one of our flat keys. Here we go. Okay, what key? What key is that?
C flat.
What flat?
C.
D.
D
flat.
Oh,
flat,
D.
D flat, D flat, D flat, D flat. Yes, 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 yes. So check this out. Your second to last flat here is up here on this line. E, G, B, D. So that's a D flat, which means we're in the key of D flat. Or if you're using the last flat is Fa situation, you can go Fa, Mi, Re, Do, which will take you to the D right under the treble clef or way under the bass clef. Or you can go up Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do to this middle line, which is also D. Good. Okay. Cool, cool. This is also my favorite key. I've expressed this a few times, and those of you who were in choir last year or in the past remember, because I talk about it all the time. I love the key of D, I think, or D flat. I think it is so pretty. Anyway, it's fine. Okay, so with that in mind, your starting pitch is going to be Do. Do is your starting pitch. Your triad is do, mi, sol, mi, do, sol, do. Go ahead and unmute yourselves. You have 45 seconds to practice out loud and go.
Do, re,
Do,
do,
re,
re,
do,
do, mi, do,
fa, mi,
so,
do,
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 re, fa, mi,
do,
do,
Deep breath, deep breath.
mi, re, do,
oh.
re, mi, do, so,
Do, re, do, re, mi, re, do, mi,
re,
re, do, mi,
re,
fa, sol,
re, do, mi,
do,
re,
sol,
fa, mi, do,
fa,
re,
sol.
so, do.
Good. Oh, dang it. Pause. Oh, sweet. That didn't last that long. Dope. Okay, so as a reminder, when you are practicing, take a second every now and again to like listen to what everyone else is singing. Because there were a few people who were a little bit under pitch. I'm willing to bet it's because you're just not using enough air this early in the morning. I get it. Me too. It's a struggle. So you're not quite high enough for some of the higher notes in this example. But you'll find that out now. Here we go. Share screen. Google Chrome. There it is. Okay. Do is your starting pitch yet again. I'm going to tap the 8th note Get a good deep breath, my dudes. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, ready and go. Do, re, do, mi, fa, mi, do, so. Breathe. So, do, ti, do, so. Mi, re, do, re, mi, so, la. Breathe. So, mi, re, do. I almost ran out of breath right there at the end. That was rough. Okay, cool. 1 to 5 in the chat. How we doing? Yes. I love that some of y'all already know. You're like right up on it. Good job. Cool, 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 cool. Good, good, good. Love it, love it, love it. Good, good, good. Getting there. We're getting there. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. So with that in mind, once again, sorry, I did not do a music reading session this week because I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I had to meet with a bunch of students about like getting makeup work and stuff done. But the good thing is for next week, y'all should be able to access Sight Reading Factory on your own. So there's actually, let me show you real quick. Hold on. There's some cool settings in here that you can mess with. So you can turn this on where it gives you your pitch for you. And I believe there's a setting where it will play along with you if I can find it. I'll have to look for it. But I'll give you a better walkthrough. Aha! Cool, 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 cool. Okay, yeah. I'll give you a better walkthrough where we talk through some of the settings in Sight Reading Factory probably on Monday because, yeah, you're going to be able to do that on your own. So then you'll be able to like hear if you're doing it correct or not. Fingers crossed. Okay, cool. So we are going to work on Hallelujah today. Chat, let's chill for a moment. Let's chill. Thanks. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to do a touch of Hallelujah today, and then we're going to do some Theory Thursday noise, okay? So we're going to take out Hallelujah, and we're looking at the beginning. Let me flip through so I can look at a different group of children today. Hello. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We're looking at the beginning, and we're going to review everything we've done so far again, and then we're going to go onward. All right, cool, 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 cool. Let me get my metronome out. This is your 8th note. Here we go. Whoop me. Everyone right at the beginning. Ready? And go. Mi, sol, la, 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 sol, mi, mi. Mi, sol, la, 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 sol, mi, fa, mi, re, mi, We're gonna pause right there. I just sang the soprano part the entire time, and I was attempting to play the bass part for the rest of it. There was a couple spots where I dropped out, but other than that, that's what was going on. So any voice part, give me a measure number of anything that you need to review, but I need to see your voice part and measure number in your comment in the chat, okay? Okay, so I see alto at measure 18. I see tenor at measure 18. Anything else? Please put it in the chat, please, please, please. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because we're probably going to record today. Even if it's just a short section, it's going to be to make sure that I actually know that you're recording. Okay. Bass at measure 14, we can do that as well. Sopranos, are we okay? Are we good? Are we doing fine? We vibing? Alto measure 18, got that one again. Cool, 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 cool. Bass measure 10, love that. Alto measure 11. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through one chunk at a time based on what I got in the chat. Okay, measure 18 for the altos. Let's take a look at that. So in measure 17, what's happening is you're on do, re, do, ti, and you have to go from ti to mi. So it's a little bit of a weird jump. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do measure 17 and measure 18 3 times, just the alto part, measure 17 going into measure 18, okay? So altos, measure 17. All right, ready? And go. Do, re, do, ti. Mi, 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 do, mi, mi, mi. Again, measure 17. Do, ready? And go. Do, re, do, ti. Mi, 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 do, mi, mi, mi. And stop. We'll do that one more time. Altos, measure 17 into measure 18. Ready? And go. Do, re, do, ti. Mi, 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 do, mi, mi, mi. All right. Tenors 18 to 21. So tenors, we're gonna do the we're gonna do the same thing for you. We're gonna start at measure 17 and go through measure 21. All right, tenors. So we're starting on that do in measure 17, which is the same do that the altos were actually just on, which is kind of funny. Do. All right, tenors, measure 17. Ready? And go. Do, ti. Do, 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 sol, do, 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 la, do, 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 sol, do, 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 do. I'm gonna pause for a second right there and measure 19. Those two 16th notes are really fast, right? So if I'm tapping the 8th note, those 16th notes are gonna end up being, right? Twice as fast, very short, okay? So let's start again at measure 17, and then this time we'll actually continue all the way through 21. Tenors, ready? And go. Do, ti. Do, 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 sol, do, do, do. La, do, 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 sol, do, 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 do. Do, do, la, mi, re, do, ti, 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 do, ti. All right, tenors, let's go back to measure 18. This will be the last time that we review yours. Ready? And go. Do, 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 sol, do, do, do. La, do, 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 sol, do, 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 do. Do, do, fa, mi, re, do, ti, 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 do, ti. All right, good. Bass measure 14. Let's review that really quickly. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so basses, your whole thing is that you come in later than the sopranos, right? So the sopranos and tenors are kind of helping you lead in to measure 8 or to measure 14, but y'all don't come in on the pickup the same way you have been previously, right? So you're gonna hear the sopranos go mi, sol, la, la, and you come in once they're hitting la. So you'll hear mi, sol, la, but you're on fa, way down in the basement. If that fa, this one, if that's not for you, if you cannot hit that fa, it's totally fine. Just do this one instead. Fa instead of ah, right? Okay? Whichever one is more comfortable for you is completely fine. That's why there's bass 2 and bass 1. No big deal. We need both, right? Okay, so we're gonna start right on the downbeat of measure 14 for you. Ready? And go. Fa, fa, la, la, fa, fa, sol, sol. Y'all are the bass line. Y'all are the bottom of the chords, really, like is what's happening here. You are kind of like laying the foundation for everybody else. That's why you have like the beefy low notes, and also you're kind of staying in the same stepwise pattern. Fa, la, fa, sol. Those pitches are like the thing that's holding together the rest of the harmonies. Without them, it'd still be pretty, but it wouldn't be like full, right? Okay. So now, okay, we've already done alto measure 18. Let's do bass measure 10, which should, oh, gotcha.
Fatima,
Yeah, what's up?
there's a question.
Shh. Wait. Hold on.
What are the slang?
Y'all, I'm getting through the chat. Hold on, like 2 seconds. I'll get to that question when we get there, but honestly, I'm more concerned about pitches right now than I am about scoops. Hold on, like 10 seconds. All right, basses. So we're looking at pickup to measure 10. So in measure 9, on your mi, fa, mi, re, you're ending on re there, basses in measure 9. You're just going to step up for that mi, and then the rhythm there is probably the trickier part for you. So you'll get mi, fa, mi, re, 1, mi, fa, sol, sol. Okay, so basses, let's rep measure 10 a few times so that we can get all those eighth rests locked in, because the eighth rests are really kind of what make the rhythmic structure there. Looking at measure 10, right on the downbeat. Ready? And go. Mi, fa, sol, sol, la, sol, fa. Let's do that much again. Measure 10 again. Ready? And go. Mi, fa, sol, sol, la, sol, fa. Again, last time. Ready? And go. Mi, fa, sol, sol, la, sol, fa. Okay, so that's the bass measure 10 situation. Alto measure 11. Yeah, y'all have some funky stuff going on at the top of that page. Altos, we're gonna do the same thing that the basses just did, and we're gonna start at measure 10, okay? 10 and 11 together. Y'all are actually also starting on mi, you're just up the octave, all right? Measure 10 for the altos. Ready? And go. Mi, fa, sol, mi, re, mi, la. Stop, okay? Let's just do measure 11 now to isolate that one. Right on the downbeat of minor fall. Mi, re, mi, measure 11. Ready? And go. Mi, re, mi, la. All right, one more time. Hold on, y'all. Make sure you're still muted, okay? All right, measure 11. One more time. Ready? And go. Mi, re, mi, la, ti. Okay, this time let's go back to measure 10, and then we'll go all the way through measure 13 for the altos. Mi, measure 10, the word is go as we start on mi. Ready? And go. Mi, fa, sol, mi, re, mi, la, ti, la, that'll be that for the altos. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. At the beginning of measure 18, those scoops are for everybody. Okay, so just like y'all were saying in the chat, they are scoopity scooples. Basically, when we actually sing this on text, I have a very hard time putting pop style into my choir noise. Does that make sense? For me, not for y'all. I'm cool with it for y'all because it's Hallelujah. This is a pop song. I mean, kind of. It's a popular song, right? Okay. Personally, for me, I have a hard time combining my classical voice with my like pop voice. It don't wanna do it. Like it don't. So I might not sound great. Oh, the scoops. This is my warning. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So if we were doing that on text, we'd do maybe I've been kind of a thing. I've been. It's not like a super intense scoop. It's not like we're gonna go, maybe I've been like, whoa, just like a little, maybe I've been. It's like stylistic without being like, ah. If we do R&B, I got you on them scoops. Okay. Can we do measure 18 again for altos? Yes, we can. We will do words when all the solfege is done. I know that's a lot. Actually, we may add words at the beginning earlier than that, but there's a lot of more solfege that we need to handle before we do words. Don't get too spicy. All right, measure 18 one more time for the altos. And everybody else should be practicing along this time, right? Basses, tenors, altos, sopranos. I'm gonna try to play what I can, and then altos, I'm singing with you. Me, ready? And go. Me, do, me, do, me, do, me, fa, re, mi, fa, mi, re. Last time for the altos, one more time. Here we go. Ready? And go. Me, do, do, me, fa, re, mi, fa, mi, re. There it is. Yee. Cool. Nice. Dope. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go on. Onward. Okay. Yeehaw. Okay. So this next chunk, hopefully we've got some solfege written in. If we don't, we're about to do that right now. Yee? Okay, so looking at measure 22, 23, 24, 25. Measure 22, 23, 24, 25. This should look very similar to the stuff that we've already done at the beginning. It might have slightly different rhythms. There might be a few slightly different pitches, but in general, it's going to be samesies. So with that in mind, sopranos on the word I've, actually everybody on the word I've, I-V-E, in pick up to measure 22. What's your starting solfege?
Me.
Oh, sorry, it's different for the basses and tenors. Sopranos and altos, y'all are right. Yes, it's a me. For basses and tenors, what it is.
Soul.
So yeah, nothing too crazy. All right. So then on the word scene, sopranos, somebody tell me what your starting solfege is.
So.
So good. And then altos, what about y'all?
Wait, on which measure?
On the word scene in measure 22.
Me.
Yep, correct. And then tenors, what about y'all's word scene, measure 22?
Do.
Do, yes, good, perfect, beautiful. And then basses, same thing. What is it? Word scene, measure 22. What solfege? Who is she? What is it, basses? Tell me what it is. Somebody unmute yourself. Or I'll call on people. It'll be fun. Jared, what's the starting solfege for the basses in measure 22?
Wait. Oh. Which one? There's like a split. Oh wait, no, that's tenors. I'm stupid.
That's not good. You good?
Do.
Yeah, so
Oh.
there you go.
Oh,
Oh,
let's go.
I like a ruckus. Like y'all don't know things. Y'all know things. Anyway, okay, cool. So write in your solfege through measure 25. If you've already got that written in, feel free to keep on going. But I'm going to give you a minute and a half to get all that written in, and then we're going to go for it. Okay, minute and a half. If you need your starting pitches, if you want to go ahead and start practicing out loud, you can as well. This is tricky. Ooh, that's so freaking pretty. Oh, there it is. Ah. Cool. Ooh, look at Michael knowing things. Anyway,
Your alarm scared me.
I'm sorry, it scared me too.
Really, please stop.
I need that alarm to be loud because otherwise I won't hear it. Y'all, actually, real talk. So my first alarm goes off at 4:30 in the morning because I have to take Toaster out to potty because she's a baby and she needs to potty. So I take Toaster out to potty at 4:30 in the morning. And then after she's done pottying, we go back inside and I snuggle with Toaster on the couch until like 5:15. And then I have an alarm that goes off at 5:15. At 5:15 today, my alarm went off and I ignored it. I didn't hear it. It kept snoozing itself until 5:51. I leave the house at 6:20. That was a problem for me this morning. I slept through that alarm for 30 minutes. Who am I? Anyway, okay. All right. So, with that in mind, let's review this part by part. I'm going to turn the metronome back on. We're going to start with the basses at pick up to measure 22. Basses at pick up to measure 22. I'm going to sing your part with you. Okay, basses. So, all right, pick up to measure 22. 1, 2, 3, go. Sol, do, 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 fa, fa, sol. Sol, la, sol, sol, fa, fa, fa. Ti, do, sol, 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 si, 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 la, la. All right, basses. So y'all have some similar stuff to the last time. You have that whole sol, 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 si, 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 la, la thing, right? Cool, yeah. You have that line still, but you also have some of these funky like 16th notes, and then you have a descending line, like a line that goes down in measure 23 that's different from the beginning. So let's do that again, basses. Here we go, same thing. All right, pick up to 22. Ready? And go. Sol, do, 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 fa, fa, sol. Sol, la, sol, sol, fa, fa, fa. Ti, do, sol, 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 si, 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 la, la. And we're gonna stop there, okay? tenors, your turn. Basses, you should keep trying to do your things. So tenors, y'all have so do as or sol do as well. However, you go up instead of down. All right, 1, 2, 3, and so do 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 sol do do re mi fa ti do re do mi fa mi re do do. Almost the same as the beginning. Once again, same, almost the same exact thing. But when you have this ti do re do mi fa, it goes up to fa this time, whereas last time it was just a bunch of me's. Try that again, tenors. Same thing. Pick up to 22. Ready? And go. So do 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 so do do re mi fa ti do re do mi fa mi re do. All right. Next two parts, altos. Y'all have a whole bunch of me's again. It's a mostly stepwise line this time. You don't really have any crazy jumps, which is nice. Altos. Me. All right, ready? And go. Me, do, fa, sol. Sol, la. Ti, do, ti, la, ti, la. Try that again. Alto, same thing. I'm going to be playing the bass part underneath y'all. All right. Me. Ready? And go. Me. Oh, sorry, I can't read music, I guess. One more time. Ready? And go. Me, do, fa, sol. Sol, la. Ti, do, ti, la, ti, la. All right, last part, sopranos. Here we go. It's very similar to the tenor line, almost identical, in fact. All right. Me. All right, ready and go. Mi, sol, mi, la, ti, do, re, ti, do, re, do, mi, fa, mi, re, do. If your voice do a suffer with the high notes, do a flip into falsetto. Like for real, real talk. Like don't try to belt it right now. It's early in the morning. Like, okay, so under normal concert settings, you would have had all day at school to be like talking and adjusting and living your life. And then our concert wouldn't be until like 7 o'clock at night. So by that time, your voice is significantly warmed up just because you've been like talking all day, right? It's a lot easier that way. You feel? So this morning, it's 9:15 a.m. and you haven't sung in a room with other people in a while, right? Vibes. Okay, cool. All right, one more time for the sopranos. Me, ready? And go. Mi, sol, mi, la, ti, do, re, ti, do, re, do, mi, fa, mi, re, do. All right, that's that on that for today. Put it away. I thought we were going to record and then I decided not to. Hey, by the way, if you're missing recordings, turn them in. Okay, cool. Class ends at 9:30, so we need to do Theory Thursday. So last week we did flat key signatures. What do you think we're doing this week?
Sharp Can we get our little British man back?
We don't have a British man. We have a lady this time. We just chilling. We have
British lady.
Are they British? Is she British?
I'm assuming she's American. She seems pretty chill.
She's an American British lady.
Sure. Like, we can pretend. Okay, here we go.
This is betrayal.
I really actually did try to find a British man to teach you sharps, but like the only British man that I could find to teach y'all sharps were like, it was like not a good video. Like, I didn't like
Give
it.
us back our British man.
Well,
We have the OG British man that we swore our allegiance to.
no. Sorry about it. Okay, hold on like 2 seconds. Let me start this video. Actually, pause for like 2 seconds. Womp, womp, womp. Hold on 1 second. Pause. All right. One more thing really quick. Hold on. Sorry. I have to like get things set up. Okay, here we go. Yeehaw. Here we go. Share screen time. And yee. And it's a shorter video.
All right, now we're going to learn how to figure out the key if a sharp key signature. It's a slightly different rule from what we did with the flat key signature, so make sure you're paying close attention. So, figure out your key based on a sharp key signature. Look all the way to the last sharp on your right. So farthest right sharp that you can get. Right here, that's going to be D sharp. So what we have to do now that you've located our last sharp is go up one letter name. So our sharp is on D. A letter name above D is going to be E. Therefore, we are in the key of E. Let's try another example. Now we have three sharps. You still want to look at the farthest sharp all the way to the right. The farthest sharp to the right is G. So now you go up one note letter name to figure out what key we're in. So right after G in the musical alphabet is A. Therefore, we're in the key of A. Now we're going to try a slightly different example. You follow the same basic principles, but there's one extra thing that you have to add. All right, we have our 6 sharps, and we want to go all the way to the rightmost sharp, which is E. We still want to go up a letter name, so one letter up from E is F. However, if you look in the key signature itself, we already have an F sharp. If you think back also to our flat key signatures, the key of F only has one flat. It doesn't have any sharps in it. So this key is really called the key of F sharp. Let me explain that one more time. We went all the way to our rightmost sharp. It's on E. We went up a letter name to F, but there's a sharp on F in the key signature. Therefore, we have to call this the key of F sharp. The same thing is going to happen when you add one more sharp to your key signature. Let me demonstrate that as well. All right, now our last sharp to the right is B, and if you go up one letter name for B, you'll get C. However, we have a C sharp in the key signature, so this is really going to be the key of C sharp. Now, F sharp and C sharp are the only two keys where you have to worry about adding an extra sharp sign to your sharp key signatures. All other sharp key signatures will only be the letter name by itself.
Okay, so personal opinion, sharp key signatures sometimes can be a little bit more confusing than flats. Totally get that. So let's go through this one more time, and I'm going to say it a little bit differently than she does, but it's pretty similar because there's only so much you can do, right? So, real quick, let's do this the easy way. Big old treble clef, woo woo woo, okay? Your last, that's the ugliest treble clef I've ever drawn, I'm so sorry. So anywho, your last sharp, if you want to think about it the fast way, is T. So this sharp right here is F sharp. So F sharp is T, so what note is do? You go up one from T to find do, so you're gonna go up one from F sharp to find what key?
G.
G, exactly. So one sharp is gonna be G major. Second thing, all right, so now this last sharp here is T again. This last sharp is on the C space, so that last sharp is C sharp. So you're gonna go up one from C sharp to find do, which is?
D.
D, exactly. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna speed through a couple. There it is. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna re-explain one of the keys that she just explained. Right? Okay. So this last sharp here is E sharp. So you're gonna go up one from E sharp to what to find T to do? E sharp goes up to what?
F sharp,
How did you know it was F sharp and not F?
because F is on a sharp already.
Exactly. So like do this. So you're gonna yonk yonk up here. Here is where your F would be, right? So all you do is then follow that line backwards through the key signature to see if there's a sharp on it. Just go from where do would be over here back into the key signature to make sure there's not a sharp or a flat, maybe, I don't know, on the thing. And if there is a sharp on it, then you call it F sharp instead of just F. Plus, the key of F looks like one flat. Anyway, so it's slightly different. So we are running short on time, but we do, in fact, of course we do, have a Kahoot. And we're gonna play it. Teach. Here we go. Share screen. Share screen, Kahoot noise. Here we go. I'm only gonna give you 30 seconds to get into the game this time so we don't run out of time. You have 30 seconds once the key. Go! 30 seconds, go! 146.
Dynamite, I just told you that my phone was dead.
I'm sorry.
I feel so bad. I'm never late for class. Ever, ever, ever.
I know. I'm so sorry. It's okay. That's why I wasn't too stressed about it. I kind of figured you were either sick or sleeping. One of the two.
I was very much sleeping and I was having a great time.
I'm sure. Honestly, get that extra nap. You do your thing. Go, 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 go. 10 seconds. Go, go. Get in the game. 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 Panic, panic, panic. 3, 2, 1. Start. If you aren't already in, you can get in using the code whenever it pops up at the bottom of the screen. What is the rule of sharp key signatures?
Square makes absolutely no sense.
Ah, yes. Quadratic equation.
Welcome.
Brain hurt.
The last sharp is T, and you go up a half step to find do. That is correct. Nice job, nerds. Look at these nerds. What is the order of sharps? Oh, the picture didn't show up. Shoot. Well, if you don't get this, no.
Hardcore mode.
Well, we know it's not these. Okay, Good. So most of you got it anyway. Yeah, correct. The first sharp is F sharp. If you were paying attention when the video was going or when I showed you the key of G major, that first sharp there is F sharp. So that's that. Good job. What key is this? Fast, fast, fast. You can do it. Sorry, somebody else made this quiz, so they made all the questions really short. Sorry, dog. Here we go. Last sharp is it? Last sharp, what is that? Go up one. Go, 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 go. Nice, good. This is the most stressful one we've ever done. One sharp, what is it? We just talked about this. Ooh, yikes. Okay, one sharp is G major. One flat would be F major. A whole bunch of sharps would be F sharp, and A major would be like, I don't know, 4, I think maybe? No, that's flats. I don't have them all memorized right off the top of my head. I have to think.
Miss Skydama, are you even a music teacher?
I don't care. Go, 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 go. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Go up one. Go. F sharp major. Nice.
I ran out of time.
I know, I know, I know. Treble clef. A sharp. What's this? Go up one. B major. Good, good, good. This one is so stressful. Oh my God. Bass clef. What is this? All cows eat grass. Grass. Okay, okay.
I messed up so bad.
Rip. I'm trying to speed demon through this so we can get a winner. Last sharp. All cows. Cows. Good. Almost done. One sharp, one sharp, one sharp. Good. Killing it. All right. 3 more. Here we go. Almost done. Oh, God. F, A, C, E. Correct answer is A major. Nice job.
I don't like how A major looks.
Yeah,
It's just like all of the sharps are too high.
this is all cows eat grass. All cows. All cows. Then you go up one. A major. Good, 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 good. Finally, last question. And then class is over. Oh, God. It's the ugliest one. It's the worst one. It's the worst one. Every good boy. 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 And then you go up one. Oh, gosh. What's going on in the key signature? What is this? What's happening? C sharp major. Good, good, good. One down. One down.
If you wish to defeat me, train for another 300 years.
Dumb. Okay, cool. All right, so a couple of these questions are difficult. That's good to know. Oh, it's the bass clef ones. Of course it is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, so any hoozles. Real quick, before y'all leave, we did not do a recording today. I was thinking about it and then we didn't. If you are not clear on how to do key signatures, send me an email or a remind message. There's a bunch more videos and stuff like that. And there's also a flashcard set that I made so that you can study them before you take your quiz. The quiz is under today's session in CTLS. Okay, cool. if you have any questions or concerns, just let me know. I don't want you to do poorly. I don't want you to do poorly, dog. So if you need help, just let me know. Real quick, I'm gonna message a couple of you in the chat, but if you know you have like a B or higher in choir, then you can dip. Bye.
Miss Skydama,
What's up?
I don't know. I don't think I turned in the $20.
Oh, that's fine. You can mail it in, or you can bring it in if you like drive by the school at any point.
Okay, thank you.
See you tomorrow, Miss Fatima.
See you, dude. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna chat a couple of y'all real quick. Okay, hold on.